Today I went to this mall over here, Clear Sky Mall. That was really sad if you're older. Is when I was younger, I used to go to all these malls. And I see them nowadays. Here it is, the Christmas season, and I'll show you in these videos. There's nobody there. It's almost empty. But let me tell you a little bit about a history about this mall. It's located over at 75th Avenue and Thomas. And when it was built, um, it used to occupy Sears to be there, Diamonds, and J.C. Penney's. And later on, there was Mervyn's and Montgomery Ward's. Now all those stores are gone now. And what you have now is this mostly serves the Latino population, which is a good thing. And there's a outlet store on here too. And Dillard's Clearance Center. And when I was walking through the malls, pretty much every store was like this. There was no customers in there. I don't see how they make a living in those stores. I mean, there was nobody in the stores, and most people I saw were reading. Actually, weren't reading books. They were looking at their phones. Nobody reads books anymore. So I keep thinking of the past. One thing I do like about this mall is this store right over here, Mercado. And what it is one big swap meet. And you walk inside, and they have around, I don't know how many barbershops. It just there was probably around at least 10 of them, and Jesus statues, quinceanera stuff. Um, and it was pretty fun to go in there. That's one thing I enjoy going in that store. And I think it used to be a Sears, if I'm not wrong. Sears or Mervyn's. Yeah, I think it was a Mervyn's. Come to think of it, I keep forgetting who I'm talking to sometimes. Mervyn's used to be a clothing store. It was really popular. And Sears, God, if anyone doesn't remember Sears, listen to this video. But Sears used to be a jack of all trades. It was a clothing store. It was a hardware store, tire place. They sold refrigerators, washing machines, TVs. It was a really good place. And it's a shame where the only stuff you can buy nowadays is going to Walmart, Costco, or of course Amazon. But back in the '80s, there was all kinds of stores you go to, and they're pretty much all gone now. Now it's fun going in this store. There's all kinds of little shops in here. There's like a swap meet. A lot of Jesus statues. So if you need a Jesus statue, that's the place to go to. Or a cowboy hat. This place was the only place in the mall that had quite a few customers, and it was early too. It was probably around 12 o'clock, and it probably doesn't really get busy till around probably the evening sometime. But I don't think any stores are anything like it used to be. Hope for quinceañeras. Some more Jesus statues. And here's where I believe the Sears Street to be at. It's on the east side of the complex. That was a good store. I really missed that one. They used to have Craftsman's tools where that's some of the best tools you can buy. You know what I was looking at was just how empty it was. Here's an insurance company. Of course, that's never going to get really busy. They don't have that many customers. But I mean, there was pretty much in the whole. It's pretty big complex, but the whole thing there was probably maybe 200 people walking around, if that many. It was hardly anybody. Here's the main thoroughfare, and there's nobody there. It's like empty. And here it is. It's like, what is it, 2 weeks before Christmas? And it looks like this. I don't think malls are going to survive much longer. This one's, with the next 10 years, this mall's probably going to close in about, I'd give it another 3 years. Yeah, yeah. I don't see how people can make a living at these malls. This is the busiest time of the year, and it's like this. Come on, how can you support your family with this type of business? Here's another shot. Two people, and how big is that walkway? you know, Come on. And I don't mean to criticize this mall, because pretty much all malls are pretty much, they're having a tough time right now. I can tell it's right around the Christmas season because there's Santa Claus right there with little elves, and they had a few kids that took a picture with Santa when I was there. Nothing like it used to be though. Well, at least they got some business. Of all the places to go to, this is my favorite place, Spencer's. I don't know if you've ever been to one of these stores, but they have so much fun stuff there. I buy stuff. I buy a lot of the stuff there for next when Christmas comes around, and I have coworkers, and I usually go over there. They're mostly gag gifts, but it's a lot of fun to see the stuff, different stuff. And this year, I got to go back and I'm gonna buy Christmas sweaters, ugly Christmas sweaters, and I'll show you what they look like. They're pretty neat. So if you're one of the gag gift, that's one of the best places to go to. Here's some of the gag gifts, and this whole store is filled with stuff like that. It's a really fun store to go to. They have cards and stuff like that. Just all kinds of different stuff. It's really a fun store to go to. And I've been going to these stores, God, since I don't even know how long now. It's been decades. I've been coming to these stores. And here's some Christmas sweaters. They had quite a lot actually. So I'm gonna go again next week and pick up a few of these. Yeah, I'm going to a few Christmas parties this year, so I might even pick one up for myself. They have actually Christmas lights on them, so they light up. They were blinking, so that would be a pretty fun gift to have. I just to, just to work at one of these parties. And here's another video, just the main thoroughfare. I mean, there's no one at the stores. How many customers is that? Probably around just probably around probably 20 people that I see walking around over here. Yeah, like I don't get how they make a living at these stores. And it's mostly older people. Yeah, I don't see any like teenage kids. Yeah, that's in my day. That's that's where the kids go to. I guess they don't go to malls anymore. I went in this store and this girl's watching a movie on her phone. But pretty much everybody was there. In reality, I think there was actually more people that worked in the mall than employees than actual customers. And that's it's kind of sad to see that. I'm sure it's going to get busier later on, like in the evening, whatever. But um, I mean, it has to. It just can't be this bad all day. It's got to get busier. And I'm walking down the mall just to hopefully see people. I mean, you see more people in this kiosk working, but well, here's a shoe store. Shoe stores are pretty much always busy. One customer in that one. No, there's maybe three in there. Two people in that store. What I did see was a lot of, like in barber shops. It's filled with them. And here I'm walking into the Dillard's clearance center outlet store, and that store had probably quite a few customers. And what you'll see is you'll see a lot of barber shops. It's small. Like I said, it was Dillard's. I think it used to be a diamond store. Not sure about that, but I think so. And here's the inside of the mall, and there was quite a few people in it. What I noticed though, it was really dark. I mean, and if you look at the lights on top, most of them aren't working. Tell you one thing, I never saw so many gold jackets. So if you need a gold, green, or pink jacket, there's a place to go to. I didn't look what the price was. I should have done that. Oh no, it's on there. I believe it's $29. So if you need a yellow jacket for $29, there you go. Now this really uh, was something. See, most of the lights are not working, and you really can't tell from this picture, but it's really dark. I mean, a Walmart, Target, that would never be this dark. So that's always a bad sign when they have when maintenance isn't being done in the store. Here's a Foot Locker store. I think I count like 3 customers in the store. Well, if you're in this area and you want to go to this mall, you should visit it. It's there's a lot of restaurants around that area, and there's a Walmart right down the street, and a Sam's Club probably about a mile from there. And what I do with my videos, I visit most museums, but I go to restaurants, different attractions in Phoenix. And as I'm always saying, there's a population of 4 million people in the Phoenix area, and most people only go to the same things over and over again. So it's not for people that don't live in Phoenix, but people that do live in Phoenix. There is a lot to do here, and so most of it, a lot of it is free. All you gotta do is drive down to it. So, if you would give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.